Welcome to the Bookworm Bindery with Cathy-Lynn. This is just a quick little junk journaling idea, thought, I guess. And I am working on Halloween journals. So I thought I would talk about using tracing paper in your journal as pages. I do this a lot. I really like the effect that it has when it is, I hope that dries clear. Sorry, let me get back to the thought at hand. When there's something on the page behind it, it shows through, as you can see here. When I put this picture, when I cut that out, it has a nice back on its own, and I'm hoping that that wet glue dries clear. If it doesn't, it's going to look like this. And actually in the camera you don't see the glue marks very much, but you know, just so that you know what I'm talking about. As I bring it up closer, you can see all my scribble lines of glue. So if that dries clear and that dissipates, I will be happy. Otherwise, not so much. But, you know, it is a junk journal. So anyway, here we are. Now, on this particular page, I was planning on putting these cute little snails that are using pumpkins as shells. There's 2 of them. And I was going to put those down here. Now, before I was dealing with glue marks, and will that be an issue or not? Still don't know. I was aware that on the back side, this would be the back of whatever, the back of the magazine or the thing that I used. So I thought, well, I don't want that to show from the back side. So I decided that I would put a pocket in the back. Okay. Now we have the same issue. When you put the pocket in the back, this is before I actually used it as an ink pad, so we're going to ignore that part. It would show. And I was like, okay, let's find something else that we can put on the back of this that would show through. And I chose this. It's got glinty pumpkin faces. And so I inked it. And then I took this one and I thumb notched it. Because they're going to go like this, if I just do a U-shape glue, then this will be a pocket. And then when I glued this one down in a U shape, I would have the pocket behind it as well. So it's going to make out a double pocket. And then I just took and inked that so that it didn't look bright white. And I inked the edges so that they wouldn't be bright white either. So this is what we're going to have on the back side. And then this is what is going to show through like that. So I wanted to just kind of talk about that. I just flung a snail to the floor. I'm sure I will find it, but I don't know where it is. Here it is, maybe. Flitted. I will find it. Unless it went in the trash, and then theoretically it should be right there. Okay, well, I will find it. I know I will. I just don't know when. Okay. Well, that's that. I will find it. Oh, wait. Hang on. It just flipped over here. It didn't actually go to the floor. Okay, so this has already been glued on. I'm going to go ahead and get these glued on. Pen over there. Sorry for the mess, but I am really right in the middle of doing. So I experimented with this technique I have not done before. This series of Halloween and witch books, and that is actually decorating the pages before I sew them in. And when I am doing things like this, I don't think it matters a lot. But when I am doing stenciling and stamping, I kind of appreciate being able to do this without it being bound up in the book. In this particular book, we'll have 3 signatures. I'm working on getting the pockets and tucks and just some of the fun decorations in. The 3rd signature, and then it needs to be sewn together. I am doing a craft show portion at my community yard sale. So here's this. And I have googly eyes that are coming out that I will use, the little ones that I will glue on to the tops of the antenna for the snail, but not right now because I'm working on the other side as well. So that is to come. So these will look, well, let me just show you. I'll just set them there. You can see that really quick. Fun 10, I think. I don't know where I got it. Fast food restaurant, I think. Kids meal. Okay, so that would sit there. And because snails' eyes are up on stalks that can lengthen and retract, when they're lengthened out, in my imagination, there goes the recycling truck. He's a bit noisy. It kind of looks to me like they are smiling. That's the effect I get out of that. So I just pretend that that's indeed what I'm looking at. Okay, so that gives you the idea. And I will put those in. Whoa, I will put those in at a later point. But I need to turn it over right now and work on the next side, and I don't really want the googly eyes to get mushed because they're, pretty lightweight plastic. These are really old. I don't know if you can tell. They're yellowed, so you peel them off and they stick on, but I've been peeling them off and then putting a dab of glue because I'm not sure how long that's actually going to last. Because I've had them forever. Don't even know why I got them. I don't know why that's a big thing for me. I like to remember why I bought something. Kind of gives me the feeling like it's okay that I have it if I remember why I bought it. That's nonsense. That's so silly. Okay, so stick this here. I am feeling insecure about that glue. Take a deep breath, Kath, and let it go. Okay, so here are these guys. So the first thing I need to do is glue these up. On a junk journal that I did the beginning of the year. It was my red, white, and blue, and that was the first one that I used, I think, that I used some tracing paper in. I've only done, until this year, I hadn't done junk journals. I make my books, and I sell them, but I haven't done the junk, I hadn't done the junk journal part of it. And, I kept seeing it, and then I was like, well, I'll try it. We'll see what this is. So I did the red, white, and blue, and it had tracing paper in it. And it happened to lay down on a piece of paper that was printed with roses. And so the greenery that goes with roses. And through the tracing paper, it was just beautiful. So I went and I found one of my stencils that, sorry, I was cleaning this up, where it had the rose and then it came down, kind of a long stalk with a rose. And I stenciled it not on the side that was next to the rose paper, but on this side. So it looked really pretty when it was just open, but then when it closed, there was that rose, and then there was this. It was lovely. Okay, you can go back and look at that. There is a flip through on that in the flip through category. Okay, so this is ready to go. It's a little short. This is going to be against the white. I'm not going to worry about it. Okay, so now this gets glued into here. And maybe it's too long. Let me trim it just a touch. I'm going to back out. So I do this without hitting the camera. That's better. Make sure it's glued still. Yep. And then a brush to cover up the white edge. And that would be important. Oh, it wouldn't have been important because it was... here's an alarm. Hang on just a second. Turn that alarm off. Okay. It would have been back in the folds, but that's okay. Might as well get good habits down. All right, pin in. Oh, don't pin in the glue. I need to glue this on. Okay, here we go. So this little double pocket, I will come back and kind of decorate it up later. So the doing the pages before they're sewn in has kind of allowed me a little bit of leeway, and it's certainly been easier for some of the stuff I do. Other things I haven't really noticed that it makes much of a difference, but I guess it does mean that when I go to sew this in, it's gonna really go together fast. Okay, so there's the pocket to the back, and then there's the pocket in the middle. So 2 places for pockets on this. I'll just keep an eye on this, but I don't think I'll mess with it much unless something comes to me and I do make a change. So I just wanted to talk about dealing with tracing paper. It's not quite as sheer as the vellum that you buy, but it's a lot cheaper than the vellum pages. And it's tracing paper. It has a sturdiness unto itself. So we will see how that glue mark looks later. So there you go. Just a little quick let's play with tracing paper. And then it would be something where I might take on this page and make sure that whatever kind of runs around on this side is interesting to look at. So that could be, I suppose it could be a piece of lace. Let's try that. My lace to the other side. That's pretty. So I could do lace around here, or even just at the top. Yeah, I think I'll do that. I don't know what else I'll put on this page, or whether this page will be left as a blank, but we'll go ahead and glue that here. This is the lace that I'm using. Just get a length really quick on the spine once it's been stitched. So this will be nice to have it as a kind of a companion piece in here. Just glue that down. Maybe it would be a good idea to pull out a glue mat. I have a little one under the green cutting tray. It's not a tray. Mat. Goodness gracious. Okay. Somewhere. Did I just hide it? Yes. Yes, I did. Okay, when we look at this side, this side, I don't know that it makes a difference. It doesn't look much different to me. Okay. Let's get that good and even at the top. All right. That away. And then I think I'm going to put spots of glue under each of those, but not on the edge of the the lace. And there goes the recycling truck down the other side of the street. Okay. It's finally starting to cool off in Tucson, and the windows open a bit for some cooler air. Let's see if I can get this guy to... It's gotten folded under. Okay, there. A little bit of, yeah, it's not going to do it. I may have to just do a quick little light glue down. Oh, this one's curled up too, so we'll see. Or we'll just let it be. Okay, so despite, or just not despite, but beside whatever is going to go on that page, we now have a nice little border at the top, and that makes this page more interesting. So yeah, play with different ideas with tracing paper, because things do kind of tend to come out really nice. I think I will know next time if this glue doesn't dry clear here, to use glue stick and just get a complete smooth coverage of glue, so that picture would be nice and clean. Okay, so that's all I have for you today. So nice short video, and if you are still here, if you're here, you're here. So make sure you hit the thumbs up if you enjoyed this, and feel free to leave a comment, ideas or questions. That would be cool. And if you haven't subscribed yet, please do. I did get a new subscriber yesterday. Thank you very much, new subscriber. And so I'm looking to having you subscribe as well if you haven't yet. And we will come up and do another video. I have a Finish It Friday tomorrow, and that one is going to come out late because I am at that yard sale setting up my craft table starting at 7 in the morning. So the Finish It Friday, it normally goes up around 4:15 anyway. So I don't know if it'll go up in the afternoon or if it'll go up in the evening, but come back again. Talk to you soon. Have fun.